I don't know, I might be overthinking this, but if the culprit happens to know you, would that give some hint of who it might be?
Was an understandable question, but I can't help look askance at him. And the culprit, if the culprit had investigated me, of course he'd know something about me, but not my plan to stay in Inaba in Golden Week. It had to be a person who knows me, plus knew that I was coming here during the break. Is there anyone who know all that?
Is it possible that it could be Adachi?
Adachi-san?
This time I'm caught completely off guard, and all I can do is dully repeat the question. Toru Adachi, the man who was arrested in the Midnight Channel murders, he should be in police custody now, which is ironic since he used to work for my uncle as a police detective in Inaba Station. We do have quite a history, so obviously he knows about me. And I can't rule out that Tojima-san might have told Adachi-san about my vacation plans.
No, it wouldn't be him. He has a persona.
Oh, yeah, good point. Sorry, I wasn't trying to weird you out.
Yosuke Tone is apologetic and he scratches his head. Oh, come on. But really, I should be the one apologizing. I didn't just deny that it could have been Adachi-san because he's a persona user. The real reason is that deep down, I trusted what Adachi said about abiding by the rules of this world. But if it's not him, then who? The gray clouds filled the sky over our heads, mirroring the confused anxiety we shared. Is it over yet? Oh my god.
And then Dad came on parent visiting day, so I made sure to raise my hand to answer all the teacher's questions.
Nicole, you told that story 3 times already.
No, I didn't.
Haku have been talking non-stop through dinner. Soaks at Tojima-san pointing that out. Whether or not she'll admit it, though, I definitely heard that story several times. Either parent who visited and made her that happy, or she was looking for any excuse to prolong our conversation, which, whatever it is, Naoko seems happy, so I don't mind much.
Oh, and guess what? I saw a really long car yesterday.
A really long car? That rings a bell. She must be talking about that extravagant black limousine that Mitsuo-san and the shadow officers drove in on.
Oh, you mean the limo that was driving around town? Yeah, I heard about that. A big stretch limo in a sleepy little town like ours. I'll tell you one thing. They won't be from around here.
Tojima-san shoots me a glance while responding to Naruko's comment. He's a detective though, and through, I think he's noticed something's up. Sure enough, after Tojima-san sends Naruko to the sink with his empty dishes, he gets right down to business.
So, what are you up to this time?
There's no hiding anything from that piercing gaze. He has to know we came in contact with Mitsuo-san's people. They were so dignified, seemingly. But I hoped even their outrageously long limo wouldn't stand out here, but I find myself actually relieved to be mistaken.
The day you were due back, a detective from the Metropolitan Police Department suddenly rang me up to ask about the details of that case. Not only that, but I saw that Shirogane kid at the station several times these past couple of days. Was this...
That's...
Can't answer, huh? Well, that's fine.
Tojima-san gazed a deep sigh and closes his eyes. That's odd. Normally he'd grill me for more information and yell at me while doing it.
Look, I trust you, but this is different. Don't stick your head into the lion's den. You do understand that I'm a detective and pretty much your guardian while you're here, right?
His strict yet honest gaze asked me to promise that much in return for not probing me further. I said yes, but in my mind I'm apologizing at the same time. We're heading into dangerous waters, but it's the same as the situation when I lived here. We have to be the ones to do this.
So long as you understand that. Then do whatever you want.
Can't help but smile at seeing Tojima-san look away and sigh. I'm sure he has a million questions about everything I'm doing, but he's not asking them because he trusts me.
Hey, you're picking on Big Bro again, Dad.
No, not at all. We were just talking.
Really, Big Bro?
Yeah, there's nothing to worry about.
I'll always be on your side, okay?
When I answer with a smile, Naoko looks up at me with a worried expression, but her reply is earnest. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see Dojima-san looking uncomfortable, and I can't help but laugh again. That's a bad room. When I return to my room, I can hear the faint rumble of thunder in the distance. The rain that was pouring down this evening has already stopped. If the pattern holds, the Midnight Channel should stay quiet as long as it's not raining. Realizing that raises some complex feelings in me. I have to go back home tomorrow. And as much as I hope nothing happens, I want to resolve this mystery while I'm still here. But wishing to solve the case means wishing for something to happen.
Make up your mind, you.
I inadvertently glance towards the TV screen's reflective surface and catch myself with an odd smile on my face. Just a little longer until midnight. Out of habit, I check the time, and the moment I look back at the TV, the screen suddenly turns on.
The strong win, while the weak disappear. Tonight, we will witness the hottest battles in all history. The goddess of victory is waiting to descend upon the ring. P1 fans, are you ready? Are you ready?
Time to let loose! An all-out war!
The contestants in the previous P1 Grand Prix have returned for another tournament, right on the heels of the last one. These warriors will create another legend here at the world-shattering P1 ring! These are battles of honor, battles of will. Sparks will fly. Some fight for pride, some fight for glory. Will this be decided by pure muscle, or will a battle of wits determine the outcome? Things are heating up! Tonight, who will win the title of champion? Who will be crowned with the winner's wreath? Whose tale of glory will resound for generations? All that remains are the dreams of the warriors. As the Grand Prix plunges into its final chapter, the P1 climax is...
Barely getting started!
Barely getting started, God.
Did you see that? What the hell?
Hello? Hey!
Oh God, lights out everywhere.
Huh? What's going on here?
What in the world? The town! A red fog?
How could there be a red fog?
What the?
Yoo-hoo! All you P1 crazies out there, sorry about the long wait.
General Teddy? Wow, the TV shows in the familiar classroom, if I remember right. That's the announcement room at the school lab it's created inside the TV world during the P1 Grand Prix. Standing in that announcement room is General Teddy, actually just his head toiling away.
The P1 climax! It's the end of the world! One-on-one deathmatch that's worthy of the name Climax! And best of all, if you don't win the one-on-one tournament to the finish within the hour, the world will end! No punches pulled this time! I'll make myself clear so that no one misunderstands. This will not be taking place within the TV world. It will, in fact, take place in the reality which you occupy. Enjoy it while you can. Alrighty then. Time to show off how that special stage is going.
Really?
Is that Mitsuru-san?
What will be the fate of our captured queen and her loyal minions? Then again, if we don't have a champion, everyone's a goner anyway. So she'll be in good company. Best of luck to all of you.
This play cuts up abruptly and the TV becomes a silent box. Realizing that a strange red light is filling the once dark room, I dash towards the window. The town outside is covered in an eerie red fog.
What is that?
Oh yeah. The streets light are off and I don't sense anyone's presence. That hazy light illuminating the town. It's the red fog? Seeing the town in such an obviously abnormal state snaps me back to my senses and I quickly look back into my room. Wow.
Nanako! Dojima-san!
No one answers. I rush down the stairs to check all the rooms, but no matter how hard I look, the two who live here are nowhere to be found. What in the world is going on here? The P1 climax? Are Mitsuru-san and her people really captives? What's the point? This isn't the TV world. Is this really still the real world? If so, what's happened to the townspeople? A wave of confusion and fear crashes over me as I sort through the information at hand. My cell phone won't even turn on, like it's suddenly broken. It's happening again.
Junes Food Court.
That's right, whenever we had a case, that's where we always gather. If Yosuke, Chie, and Yukiko have noticed this too, then they'll definitely be headed there. Teddy should be with Yosuke, so there's no need to worry about him. Kanji, though, he might head straight into the TV. I chuckled to myself at the thought, a rare moment of humor in this looming crisis. I know where I need to be, so I quickly prepare myself. Whenever we needed to fight, I was always clad in my Yasogame High uniform. To think that I'd be wearing it again so soon. It's with a sense of trepidation that I opened the front door. I'm getting the feeling that this took place in the original Persona 4 arena. Well, it was nothing but stories. Damn. Think this takes a while? Yeah, look at the list. Alright, episode 2, find the clues. The clock's ticking echoes through the room and I look up from the file I hold. It seems I yearn for some mental stimulation to distract me from the sheer volume of information I'm attempting to process. But when I look up, all that's before me are the tall stacks of files I brought in from the reference room.